It is time to enter the realm of the Manditraki by going to the ends of the earth. Okay, so just as when we enter other tile sets, we get a little image here, making our way across this purplish desert towards these mountains. So this is a really interesting level. We saw this tile set in Purple Haze. There's this fellow standing here, preventing our passage. Halt! None may enter without paying the Dread Queen's toll, 20 Red Xichrons. Will you pay? Now if I say no, I won't pay, off with you then. So he doesn't open the door, he doesn't let us by. After a moment, he'll talk to us again, say the same thing. This time, I'm going to say yes. Now, if I say yes and I don't have it, he'll just tell me, I don't have it, I'll have to come back, or I won't enter, something like that. But, of course, I have 20, I have 24, in fact. Yes, I will pay. Very well, then, you may pass. All hail the Dread Queen. Yes, of course, all hail. And the door lifts. So the reason that's in there is because this level uses so many things that we're going to have needed to pick up in other levels. We need the Ice Wall, Tree Trunk, Ice Pick, V-Blade, Fire Charm. It all has to be here for this level. So this character is to enforce that. You've paid your toll, move along. And I think he's the last speaking character in the game. I guess we'll have one more conversation ahead of us. Okay, so let's just go into it. It is pretty hard. You can see this would be very difficult without the Fire Charm. These guys are very tough. I wonder if I got money from them. Good. They do give you money, typically, because they are pretty high-level monsters. Seems like the greenish ones are the default level. Gray is like a higher level, and purple is the toughest. That's what I've been observing in the different levels. Maybe it's just that purple is this tile set, and they just happen to be the toughest, but at any rate, that is the case. Alright, so let's heal up and use this save point. We are now at level 22. First save. V-Blade comes in handy here. Now immediately we need to have our Ice Wall. And now we need to have our Ice Pick. 4 usually get through these. This level will have some very difficult and annoying parts like we saw in some other ones. Okay, there's a secret area down here, so I'm gonna... Do I have to use Fire Seeds to blow the top open? Yeah, I think I have to use Fire Seeds to blow the top open. Okay, so let's take this secret teleporter, another purple troll. That was pretty good though. 3 rings of smiting and a resurrection necklace. Not bad. Okay, now I didn't really address yet the monsters that were up here shooting at me. These are wraiths, or they seem like undead habnabbits. So you can't actually kill these. If you try to shoot them, nothing happens. It just goes through them. I'm trying to show you that. Yeah, they just absorb it. I think what was intended to happen was that you use your shield to block. Boy, I'm having no luck here. Let me try to show this one. Boy, these guys are shredding me. There you go. Okay, see, the shield blocks and it goes back and hits them and does damage. The thing is, they actually don't die, no matter how many times you hit them. It seems to be a bug that they just don't die. Okay, more rings of smiting. So there's really no point in trying to kill them, and you're not going to be able to get your monster score all the way done, just because they don't die. So what we have to do is get up to that spiked wall, and the only way we can do it is with our tree trunk. Which of course we have to do carefully, because of the wraiths and the spinning swords here. I don't know if our health is good enough to survive this. I think I have to use my health potion. Okay, these are other enemies that we will not be able to damage. They just charge at you, and you can't really do anything about it. Honestly, health is more of a commodity to me than magic. I think I'm going to use my mana potion too, so that I can actually get health out of this. Okay. We're going to have to use our tree trunk again to get to that Xychron. Now we come to this part here with these springs. There's this abyss below us and just springs. This is one of the most challenging parts. The previous part with the tree trunk and the ice wall, that is tough. But if you're pretty fast with switching between spells, it's not that bad. You can do it after a couple tries. This part, I find to be really tough. Luckily, there is a hidden save point right here. You saw that earlier the Xichrons I was collecting, they were pointing down here. They've been used as arrows before. This is something you do not want to miss, because you don't want to play back through all that stuff just to get to there. So, use this save. You gotta use this save. And what we have to do is try to jump across using nothing but the springs. So the goal is to get to that doorway. A significant and difficult challenge. But if you have this save right here, it's not too bad. You just keep going until you get it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we made it to the other side. You can see it's pretty tricky to do. But if you use the right combination of springs, you can manage. The key thing is that spring that's obscured in the lower left from here. If you get on that one, you can usually get to over here. But that one's really hard to bounce on in the right way. So on to the next part. I'm hoping it's not a big problem that we used our health and magic potions already. There is some Zeridium Brine in this level that will be coming up, just not yet. So we have to get through this part, and then we'll have Zeridium Brine available to us. I think we have to use fire seeds here. Maybe not. Here we go. We're going to push that button. Oh, that's right, it's not going to stay depressed. A lot of wall clearing to do. Oop. Boy, Ferazel is really hurting himself here. Okay. It fell. Now we'll press that button down. I'm going to go left and we'll see why we pressed that button. But the key thing is we need to lift the door, as you would expect. There we go. One of these guys. Okay, so see, we opened the first door with the first button. There were 3 in total. There's another 2 that we have to get open. So let's explore the cannons over the lake here first. These are the nice ones where I can choose when I want to leave them by pressing the fire button. Well, maybe. Yeah, it's the jump key, I guess. The first time I played this game, I actually don't think I ever... I think I used 1 magic potion and 1 health and magic potion in the labyrinth. So I know I've played this level without actually ever using a health potion. And I'm seeing the number of crystals and things we can pick up, so I think we'll be fine. Oops. No, I think I can just climb up to there with the tree trunk spell. Okay, we'll have to climb to that side in a moment, too. Now, was there something to the upper left that we need to get into? I'm betting there was. That was everything to the right. That's not going to do it for us. I bet that cannon has to be pointed up. So what is its current angle? Ha! No, we don't want that. There we go, this is probably sufficient. Nope, not sufficient. Part of the problem is it's so hard to tell the angle of that upper left cannon. Okay, let's try now. No, we're not close enough. And we lost our multi-crystal. No, we don't want to be in there. Okay, that's the next button pressed. Boy. one sword in particular really has it out for Ferazel. So we have to get the third one pressed, which means getting up here. I'm going to use my tree trunk spell, I think. Well, let me climb up here and assess. Yeah, I think tree trunk's about the only way we're going to get up there. What is my situation here? Does V-Blade get me anywhere closer here? No. As we've seen in some previous instances, you can use the tree trunk to get to some pretty high-to-reach areas. Okay, that blue fire does still hurt us, even though the fire charm makes us immune to the other type. So this lifts the door, but I have to have the stone to get it. But that means I need a key to get access to the stone. So we're going to have to... I think I have to use my tree trunk to get over this door. There we go. And remember from Purple Haze, I mentioned these platforms will actually spike you if you jump on the wrong side of them. So you should be pretty careful with these platforms. What does that lower one take us to? Is it just to get over this fire? Do we have to use the tree trunk to get up there? I'm betting that box up there has the key that we need. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get to that box. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I wanted to do that. Didn't want to do that either. Nope. That's not what I want. Up! I don't think it's tree trunk that I use here. There's something else I'm missing. I need to... Maybe I need to climb to that spiked wall. That's a lot of tree trunks, though. I mean, I've gone up some pretty far heights. I guess it might be possible. I'm pretty sure it's not what we're intended to do here. Maybe we're supposed to... Oh, I bet we're supposed to do that. I'm just going to give myself some assurance of making that. Alright, there is the platinum key that we want. I think I will have to make a running jump once that is moved on. Okay. Now we can open the door. I just don't want to be under that when it falls because it would hurt. I'm going to run into this to make it move faster. It's hard to push it uphill. Okay, that will have lifted the third door. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to just run over there with the ice wall. As far as I can tell, we finished everything in this area. We want to get all of these Xichrons, of course. And there shouldn't be anything else left over there. Yep, nothing there. These are kind of interesting, transparent rocks. more health crystals. And some spiked balls that we probably want to avoid. And just plain old regular spikes. But as I mentioned previously, there is Zeridium Brine. I remember that there is Zeridium Brine accessible to us here. Maybe I have to use fire seeds to get to it. Now, who cares if we get a little bit hurt in the process? It is well worth it to get to that healing pool of Zeridium Brine. I have to use my ice pick. There we go. You can see there's a wraith down there. I think that's from an earlier part in the map where the wraiths spawn. Unfortunately, there's just no way to get the full score with the monsters. Between the wraiths and those claws, those yellowish claws that chased us over the abyss, there's just no way to do it. Okay, I think we got all the secrets up there. Now, we're in the last part of the level. I'm trying to remember if there's another save nearby. There might not be. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to get hurt, at least somewhat, going over these spikes. But you can use your... You can use your super speed to minimize it. And since we have Zeridium Brine behind us, we should be okay. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to do. We have to climb another wall here. More dragon cannons. Give myself just a little bit more mana. No. Okay. Oh, that was convenient. I guess I got the magic power that way. Now we need that thing to be up when we go into it, I think. Will the timing for that work out? I'm not entirely sure about this. I think maybe the next time down. No, not yet. This part is also a little bit tedious because... Oh, maybe we can just bypass it entirely. And skip it for the next cannon over. Okay, I'm gonna go heal. Because we took out the trolls, we made some progress there. But, we need to get into cannons that take us over spikes, so I'd rather just be fully healed for that. Okay, so we're just going to be hurt. Not sure if we came out ahead on that or not. But we can always go back and heal if we need to. Oops. See why we really want that fire charm. Because we would be suffering a lot of hurt without this, without it. I need to be a little more aggressive with my jumping up there. Okay, so we wanna... Well... When our magic gets too low again, we'll just go and regenerate. That's actually the end of the level down there, the last door that we're trying to open. This should be it. Okay. So we we have our pick here, at least, of when we want to move. I'd like to move when that other cannon is closer, though. Like when it's coming towards me. About there is fine. Okay, I think I need that one to be a little bit higher up. So I want to move into about now, maybe? Okay. Okay, let's go heal. You saw the button that we're trying to reach. It was right there. So we were very close. Probably just need to do that another time or two. And then we'll have it done. Okay, that's not too bad. 3 times on the spikes. Okay. Bit of an overshot. I may speed up this part if it's all too boring. I don't find this part as difficult as, say, the jumps over the abyss or that type of thing, because those you pretty much just know you're going to die repeatedly until you get it right, which is just happenstance more than anything else. These types of jumps, I know I'm not going to have any trouble with dying or anything. I do know that it is difficult. I mean, it's definitely time-consuming to do. Okay, so how do I need to get into that cannon over? I need to be much more aggressive. Get into that cannon. See, we shot basically all the way across the spikes again. So we made some pretty good distance. It's just that we haven't gotten the button pressed that we need pressed. This one, there's no way to avoid getting hit. I guess we'll keep the tree trunk spell active. That was good foreshadow. Alright, so I need to be moving over from the get-go. There we go. The button's been pressed. So, over to the left, that was that teleported secret area with the troll that we visited earlier. As far as I know, that's actually all that is here. I'm going to go ahead and go and heal one more time. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else on this side. I'm going to use the super speed just to double check. I don't believe there is. I think we actually have finished everything in this level. Yeah, it looks pretty clear to me. Okay, we're going to get her once more. Maybe we can only get... Okay, 3's not so bad. Now this door will be open and this guy's going to shoot at us. I'm not sure what killed him, actually. Interesting. Okay, so now we should get these res necklaces. I'm not going to save until I get the res necklaces, so first I want to... Might get hurt doing this. Okay, that one fell through. Okay, so we got both the res necklaces. And that should be the end of this level. It's quite tricky. As you saw, we had a lot of places where you have to do some really difficult jumps. You have to make use of everything that we've collected to this point, every spell, every item. But it's really just those three big parts with a couple big difficult spots. The combination of tree trunk and ice wall is really good to know, timing with the dragon cannons, and then I think the jump over the abyss in the springs is just luck, is why I think that's the most difficult. But we should now be finishing 100% on everything. Well, except the enemies. Yeah. So there we go. 100% Xichrons and secrets, 52% enemies. That was also Erica's score, because you just can't kill those wraiths and those claws. So next up is Xichrons' Lair, final boss fight of the game. So we will pick up with that next time.